Okay, so it's day 3 of Dawn Trail, and I'm about to leave the Moblin settlement because all of their problems have been fixed, and so have some of ours in the story. But now we're on our way to meet the Giants. The Giants supposedly know a lot or something about the Golden City, and so we're going to go over and see if that's true. After I set up here in like 30 seconds or less. And it's less. So I think the gang is up here, because that's what the map is telling me. They're at the edge of the map. I can fly actually, now that I think about it. It's worlar. I couldn't leave without telling Red Rock what happened, so I stopped in Earthenshire to say a few words before moving on. And now Erinville's nowhere to be seen. Couldn't you wait a few more moments? Oh, so much for giving him the benefit of the doubt. Come on, let's catch up. I want to give that smug gleaner a piece of my mind. Well, worried Louis Clement would agonize over the loss of her keystone, but it seems I had nothing to be concerned about. Onwards and upwards, then. I mean, we'll figure it out. Oh, wow. There's a lot of instances. Let's see. Oh, I think we're at the other half of this map now? Yeah, we're at this bottom half now. Just in case. You never know if they might just hide one. As I'm sure you've noticed, the air grows thin at this elevation. Take it slow until your body adjusts. Deep breaths, drink plenty of water. A few more steps and we'll be in Worlar's Echo. Worlar's Echo. Sounds very giant. Oh, there's even an aetheryte here. Because of course there is. I don't see any giant people though. Oh. Is this a giant? This is a giant. Merchants visit us from time to time. We offer them rarities only found here, while they offer us curiosities of their own in return. Oh. Oof. I think I'm getting used to the air up here. So this is the place from the Lay of Proof, where Papa met with the Yokui. That must be them. I don't think I've ever actually seen one outside of a picture. So it is for most of Tirali. The giants rarely visit the lowlands. Here in the mountain fastness, they tend to the solemn duty they pledge to undertake in their pact with the Dawn Servant. To watch over the Toral Vidral, Valley Garmanda, and maintain its prison within their temple. Yes, Clement told us about the Toral Vidral, creatures that live for far longer than normal and awaken to strange powers. Indeed. Yet even among these anomalies, Valley Garmanda is unrivaled in strength. It has endured for centuries, bringing catastrophe each time it emerges from its lair. As you learned in the Lay of Ice, it was Gulujaja who at last managed to imprison the beast, and it has lain dormant in the temple ever since. It's said the building still bears a gaping hole in its ceiling from when Valagarmonda was lured inside by Gulujaja's final ploy. I'd like to see this strongest of all Trolverdral. I wonder what it was like to fight it. Lore's Echo was where both the Lay of Proof and the Lay of Ice took place. Does this not suggest we'll be facing 2 feats this time? That's a question we can ask the Elector once we find him. Or maybe we should flush out Bakul Jaja first so I can beat my keystone out of him. Let's find that thieving cheat. Damn right. Now where to start looking? Perhaps the feats should take precedence while we're here. I am sure there will be other opportunities to confront Bakul Jaja. I suppose we do have 4 keystones to earn, and no matter what we do, the contest will pit us against him sooner or later. Alright, let's seek out the Elector. Then I suggest we pay a visit to Kariorzar the Gracious, or so their temple is called. The moblins told me that the High Luminary Gufulur is to be found there. If we are to ask someone for information, then he seems a wise choice. Okay, let's go make some wise choices. Let's see if I can convince the guard to let us through. I am Wuplamat, 3rd promise of Tuliolau, and I seek your Elector for the right of succession. May I speak to Gufulur? The High Luminary has granted admittance to the claimants. You may enter. Ah, that was easier than expected. In we go. Gods, is that? Aye. Valagarmonda. Definitely fighting that. Welcome. I Lumine Gufulu? He is not here at present. I am Luminary Zormor. This is the skyruin, Valagarmonda. It is. The Trolverdral, whose name has evoked terror since time immemorial. Even my people, once conquerors of all beneath the sun, were as brittle leaves before Valagarmonda's tempestuous power. When the skyruin descended upon Orkopacha 8 decades ago, the casualties were staggering. Had Gulujaja and his companions not intervened, we would have been slaughtered to the last. Their titanic battle with Valagarmonda raged for 10 days and 10 nights. As their foe fought on, tireless and relentless, our heroes were pushed beyond the limits of their endurance. Thus did the Head of Reason concoct a desperate plan. Gulujaja tricked the skyruin into losing control of its own ice magics, causing the unwitting Trolverdral to encase itself in frozen ether. And it's been like this ever since? Nice work, Papa. But what happens if the ice ever melts? The same question looms large in our minds, for the magic sustaining this prison grows weaker with each passing year. Valley-Garmonda commands powers of fire and lightning and ice. Some believe that the violence of the recent storm was the result of those energies slipping free. That raging tempest from Valley-Garmonda? Setting future worries aside, you are come to attempt the feat of proof, yes? The High Luminary, chosen lector of the Dawn Servant, has left me with instructions for all aspiring claimants. You are to scour our forbidding mountains and find the waiting Fooler. That is to be your challenge. So the search itself is the feat. You've already spoken with my brothers, I take it? I have. Their expeditions are underway. Then we'd better pick up the pace. Aye, but we'll need a direction to search in first. Let's see what hints we can gather from the villagers. Valley-Garmonda is enormous. I know Papa had friends with him, but it's incredible he could hold his own against that thing. Should its prison ever fail, though, we can't expect the old guard to come running. It'll be up to us to save the day. I think she's excited about that, even though she was just recently kidnapped. As we've just been informed, the feat of proof requires us to seek the High Luminary Gfulu somewhere upon these mountains. However, if earlier feats are any indication, we must assume the challenge precludes the Yokui from answering our questions in a straightforward manner. Thus, I would ask that you pay close attention while attempting to divine Gfulu's whereabouts. Though the giants may not give us a precise location, there may be clues hidden within their words. Such is my theory, anyway. Let us see what we can discover. It's time to investigate. Investigate, starting with whoever is behind me. I have words for you, worqor. The High Luminary? Nope, I've not seen him today. Now let me ask you a question. That Zabral came out of the temple earlier. Was that really the third promise? She seems rather unimposing. How is it she meant to succeed the mighty Gulu Jaja? So I don't know. It's a big mystery. I'm just following along. I'm the hired help. The Tuliolan? No, you are from farther away than that, I think. As for the High Luminary, I can only guess where he might be. He is a warder of the skyruin, but also keeper of the sepulchres, and his duties often take him outside the village. I mean, yeah. I'm assuming he is outside the village. Hey, you're a painter. Asking after the High Luminary as well, are you? I know not where to find him, but I do hope you have the opportunity to speak together. He's a great man, with a deep reverence for our traditions. These glyphs we carve, for one, he affords them as much value as any treasure we possess. They are records of our lives lived. Your arrival, too, I will etch into the stone. that the story of our meeting may endure for untold turnings of the sun. If you are curious about our ways, then I bid you visit Proof to the northwest of here. It's one of our grave sites. I thought he was painting. He's carving. He's chiseling. Let's see, where am I going? Is there a thing nearby? Still nothing nearby. Destination. First things first. Was anyone able to coax forth a definite location of the High Luminary? Nope. He's outside the village. As expected. What, then, of no clues other than that he might point us in the right direction? I heard that in addition to his usual duties, Cthulhu is also charged with keeping the graves. As did I. The Okui's sepulchres appear to hold a special significance in their culture. But would it be appropriate for us outsiders to enter into their burial grounds? It's fine. Proof, you say? And he encouraged you to visit the place yourself? Yeah. Then let's go and take a look. Even if we don't find Cthulhu there, it will give us the chance to learn more about the Yokui. The gravesite is somewhere northwest of here. Well, we can leave from that side of the village for a start, shall we? Let's do it. Let's do it. Do it. The others have gone ahead to Proof, following the trail west. There are sharp drops everywhere, so we're all moving at our own pace. Some of us are not built for craggy terrain. I thought to get my bearings from up here first, so I don't stumble off a cliff. Why don't you try catching up to Aaronville? He should be able to point you in the right direction. Okay. Let's see, there is something north, though. I don't see any animals. It's safe. Let's see, keep going north. Let's see. Northwest. 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 West. Just straight west. And they always hide them behind something like this. They visually do it so you can't see it. Alright, so the next one is just straight north. Oh, I bet you this is the one I was trying to get before when I was on the other side of the map. I couldn't find it. It kept luring me away, thinking I could get to it. It's just straight north. It's probably around those ruins. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Northeast. I should be able to see it. It's probably... It's gonna be... Yeah. What else? Just, no, it's a bunch just straight west. It's west of here. Oh, wow. A leveling from map discoveries. That's hilarious. Take a look at this crater. There's no wood, no trees, not even dry grass, and yet the ground still burns. This must be one of the scars left by Valagramonda's rampage, as told by the saga. The Skyruin's fires are described as eternal, flames that can be quenched by neither storm nor time. And here I thought it a literary embellishment. But now I've lost sight of Wuklamat. Proof is northwest along the main road, so hopefully she's still heading that way. The right way. Let's see. Northwest. Let's see, it's still northwest. It's northwest. Now it's just straight west. West. I'm gonna see it soon. It's gonna be on the edge here on the right. Somewhere. There it is, I see it. Get it. Get that current. And to have a grave overlooking everyone. Like these giants, like, they said there used to be a time when they used to, you know, rule the lands and look over above everyone. And they still do in death. It's kind of, I think that's kind of a flex. Wuklamat wins again. Looks like everyone's here now. Greetings, friend. Are you Cthulhu? No, I am not. The High Luminary did, however, task me with providing a lesson on sepultures to those who came in search of him. Oh, so we're meant to find on our way here after all. Are you to tell us who is buried here? No one is buried here in the sense you mean. When a body is served its purpose, we consign it to the flames, then scatter its ashes across the peaks. Oh. Moreover, we do not conceive of death as others do. For us, a person does not die when their heart ceases to beat, but only when they are no longer born in the hearts of all who know them. This is why we build our sepulchres before age or mishap claims us, that we might etch ourselves into the living chronicle for all eternity. Oh, okay. So these aren't like grave sites in the traditional sense, but they're something they build for themselves so they can be remembered. This grave belongs to a good friend. His mortal vessel ended its journey some years ago, but he lives within me, even now. Up there stands my own sepulture. As long as it exists, so too will I. I will endure in the hearts of those who read my grave glyphs, in the same manner my friend does in mine. Has it always been thus for your people? This conception of existence and death? Continue along this path to the indelible passage. Behold the history upon its walls, and you may find the answers to your questions. And that's what we'll do. Our traditions are fascinating, and I'd love to know more. I thank you for allowing me to share them, for in doing so will I remain in your hearts also. I mean, this kind of way of thinking is true for a lot of things. You know, like the way, celebrities continue to exist even beyond death. How we have music and movies and television and you know, the internet that basically immortalizes anything that is put up. People will be remembered for a long, long time. I have to go west. Let's see. Travel. Ether currents. I have 2 more to get. 2 more. There's one directly west. Alright, I'm going west. Ah. Hello. A fellow we met at Proof suggested we come here. Yes, the High Luminary commanded that I watch for your arrival. As the chroniclers of our people, it has ever been my family's duty to pass on the teachings of the murals from generation to generation. They really are magnificent, and together they tell a tale of your people's history. They are the events which shaped us. I would share them with you ere you continue on your way. Please, you would love to hear all about it. Then I will begin. The first mural depicts a time more than 1100 years ago, an age of great prosperity for the Yokui. Blessed with size and strength unmatched by other peoples, our ancestors marched forth and brought much of Yogg-Tural under their dominion. Then, when all before them had been conquered, they turned their gaze northwards, seeking to expand their territory and power. Here we see the expedition to Yogg-Tural. Unable to cross the strait by ship, our forefathers set to building a bridge to the northern lands, a grand labor which consumed the greater part of a century. Zormor the Boundless. We still make use of that bridge in Tuliyollal for travel. Can't imagine the patience and dedication it took to complete a work of that scale. I've never heard of any Yokui living in Yogg-Tural. What happened to the ones who went north? Look upon this next mural, and behold the answer. The scene suggests that many giants perished all at once. What manner of enemy could have repelled their invasion? A foe unnamed and unseen. When the expedition pushed forth into Yogg-Tural, those 1,000 years ago, its soldiers were felled by disease. Some terrible illness? No. No virulent plague or newly arisen blight. With the local Tonawata and Chitona, it was but a mild affliction of the sort that comes with the turning of the seasons. What manifested for them as slight fevers and coughs, however, proved deadly to our people. Out of every 10 Yokui who joined in that northern campaign, 9 succumbed to the infection. Those who survived continued to suffer, finding it difficult to sire offspring. I've heard this before. Lacking an inherited resistance, visitors to distant lands can fall deathly ill to diseases and a local might shrug off. These events might also have given rise to the practice of cremation, rather than the burial of mortal remains. This final mural depicts the return of our grieving brethren to Okopacha. The reason they first left, why they had fought so long and pushed so far, was to ensure peace for our homeland. This undertaking began in ancient times, when our forebears they shared the continent with peoples unalike to us in appearance or custom. They feared invasion was inevitable. Rather than meekly await their fate, they decided to strike the first blow. Yet as they fought on and on, the old idea of peace drifted further and further away. Only after the disaster in Zormor and their withdrawal to the mountains did they come to understand. The peace we envisioned had been ours for the taking all along. It was here, in the place which birthed us, here in the stones upon which we recorded our days, here in this tranquil life we had traded for conquest and conflict. When you do nothing but fight, it can blind you to what's right before your eyes. And so we return to the present. I trust you found this brief history of our people enlightening. I'm always glad to learn more about my fellow Turali, how you've lived until now, and how you wish to live from now on. Then I believe you are ready to proceed. The High Luminary bids you meet him upon the summit of zormor. I had a feeling we'd end up scaling that big old mountain. Oh, it's a feat worthy of the name. Follow the trail south of here and begin your ascent, but be wary. Beyond the entryway, the mountainside is home to ferocious beasts, both mundane and otherwise. We'll keep that in mind. Thank you for the warning and the lesson. Finally, we know where we're going. To the top of worqor. Wait, why are they going that way? That's the way we came. Are we not going to keep going? Okay, I guess, well, I'm going to keep going because there's an ether current out here. I can smell it. Well, this is a little bit different. That's a lot greener. Don't see me. Saw me. Stay away from me. Alright. Where's the last one? It's 1,000 southeast? Must be like in this area then. It's facing that way. Oh! It's got a big aggro area. But I'm on a bike, so it's fine. Why did we come back here, though? What do they want? This thin mountain air is going to be the death of me. How long have you been standing there? I was just taking in the scenery is all. Come on, we don't want too far behind Alpha now and the others. Why is that? I was like getting winded. Yeah, I would expect Alphano to be the one getting winded. Oh. You want this? Need another one. Gotta get these hunts. Gotta get those nuts. No. Oh, we're here. I'm here. You remember how the chronicler was saying that the more they fought, the further they moved away from their idea of peace? It occurs to me that if Zormor is attempting the feat of proof, then he will have heard the same lesson. can only hope that it's made him reconsider his own stance on educating people through war. No. Yeah, right. He sees this whole thing, all these feats as like just a formality before he can go do whatever he wants.
God, that is one tall mountain. And we're supposed to climb it?
Farther. Zormor. Tuliorlu. Korogar.
I didn't know they had their own language.
He's speaking the old Yokhui tongue. The words are difficult to catch.
Though your words are crude and cumbersome, I use them for your benefit. You are a claimant in this right of succession.
That's right.
Then, if you die, Tuliola loses a potential ruler.
Oh, he wants to fight.
That's a dark thing to say, friend. I get the feeling you don't share the opinions of the other Yokhui we've met.
We do not grovel before Gulul, Jaja, like those shameless lapdogs. My brethren and I are conquerors, and we will restore our people to their rightful place as Tural's overlords.
The Giants have their own factions too, it seems.
You think your kin weak for showing deference to my father, but they do not follow the man. It is his peace they respect, a peace they always wanted, which they realized could be had right here.
Justifications of the craven. They turn their gaze from our ancestors, from the dream we kept alive for 1,000 years and more. They are unworthy of bearing our legacy. I will reclaim the glory of our people. And our ascension begins with the death of the third promise.
Stop! I don't want to fight you!
Then die on your knees.
Oh, well.
Opportunistic vermin seek to feast on us, do you? Get down here! Your neck will be the first I snap this day!
That's right!
Are you okay, giant man? Do it, Kryle. Paint him. Paint him away.
Why do you help us?
I didn't put much thought into it. My legs were moving before I knew what was happening. I suppose I feared you'd die before we had the chance to get to know each other. Before I could learn more about you.
To what end?
Oh, that's simple. If we're to share the land, it's the best way for us to become friends. How is he?
He'll live. Not quite ready to walk under his own strength, however.
If you could stay and tend to him, the rest of us will continue on to worqor Zormor.
Understood. Be careful up there.
This changes nothing. We will not forsake our conquest.
As you like. You want to kill me, you're welcome to try. But right now, you might want to worry about your comrade.
On a mountain of that size, there are bound to be creatures even I've never heard of. I'll trust you to lead the way.
Then we climb. worlar is waiting.
Oh, it's a dungeon. Because of course it is. Wait, if Alphina's gonna stay, who's gonna heal? Oh, Alize is gonna... She's gonna switch in and heal as a red mage? Okay. Because that makes sense. That's fine. Let's do it. Let's go. Attack.
underestimate me!
Just hoping like none of the NPCs die this time, like last time. Alphinaud just stepped into an AoE and just instant killed himself. Why is the... What the... I kept pressing my blitz button and it wouldn't blitz. I wonder if it's because of the height. I've never seen it happen before.
You underestimate
That
me!
kind of sucks. I think it's the angle. Yeah, it's actually the angle. I actually never seen that before. That's the bug. Oh, get him, Muklamat. Get him.
I'll handle the healing.
That looks like a boss. Get him.
On your feet!
Uh-oh. Oh, crap.
Back off!
Okay. That got me a little confused. Oh god. Too many AoEs. I should be doing limit break. Okay, so I actually have to pay attention for this. Oh.
I have you now.
Everything went according to plan.
Back off!
I go next. I'll go up this way. Because we're climbing up the hill, trying to find the dude at the top.
you now.
Oh, it's Zeralja. Oh. Ouch. What the hell happened to me? Okay. Guess we're just gonna take these little geysers. I don't know, I feel like that's more fun than the way that Zeralja took. Ouch.
I'll handle the healing.
Geysers. I think Zeralja missed out. That was a lot more fun. Oh, this dude. Okay. Do it. Oh. Oh crap. So like the first pattern is like it does an AoE from where the line is, and then the line itself becomes a safe spot afterwards for the second AoE.
of it.
You gotta save these people. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You look away. Still have to look away. Man, being a monk sucks for this. Hey, hey. Okay. Oh, Kyle's trying to kill me here. Oh, I never used Limit Break. I need to use it.
I'll handle the healing. I have you now. Hold still.
I think we're almost there. We almost there? Okay, what is this? This is a treasure chest. I already have a bracelet. No, don't put him in a circle. No. This is the worst. I'm just gonna single target. I guess.
I'll handle the healing. Take that!
And I think another pool? That has to be the last one, right? It's gotta be the last one. Let me grab this chest. Bags are getting kind of stuffy. Oh, we gotta fight a giant? Uno.
I am Gurfulur, Elector of the Dawn Servant. Prepare to be tested.
Alright, let's go get tested. Get in there, Wuklamot.
Prove you are worthy to rule.
What's that thing?
Chronicles of Hell. Recount the fury of erupting beaks.
Oh wait, what am I doing? I had my blitz up, I forgot I had it.
Chronicles of Hell. Return the hunger of roiling waters. I will take the measure of your resolve.
Oh crap.
Implacable strength of the mountain, be mine!
Uh-oh. Oh, are we supposed to stop these? Oh, I'll stop them. I'll stop them. It's damage, right? It's damage. Yeah, it's damage. Gotta stop these. Gotta stop these.
Spirit of my brethren, your thunder roars!
That recharges.
That you should endure my fury. Chronicles of Hell, record the cruelty of merciless storms.
Uh-oh. Why is there... I think it's funny that Alize is healing as a red mage. It's gonna give raid mages the wrong idea. If they don't already do so. Oh no, oh no! Stop running! Wait, what am I doing? Limit break. Use that dynamis. Okay, I'm ready this time. I'm not gonna move. Yeah, that's better. I almost died after like the third swing when I wasn't there. So if not everyone is stacked for that one, like, people will die. I got it, I'm gonna finish it with my blitz. Blitz! Always nice when a good combo comes together. Let's see what's in the box. Nothing good. Leave this duty.
Very good, claimant. Once more, I name myself Gurfulur, High Luminary to my people, and chosen Elector of the Dawn Servant.
You are much bigger than the others in the village.
All Yokui were once my equal in size, but ever since we were decimated by disease, it is rare to see a child reach our former stature.
You speak of the contagion which afflicted the Shaktural expedition? The one recorded in your murals?
It is a chapter of our history that is entangled with the legend of the Golden City.
I've heard that legend originated with the Yokui. Is this true?
With the visions our ancestors had, to be precise. Preceding the campaign into Shaktural, many were visited by dreams of glittering splendor. They described a paradise that knew neither war nor famine, where people lived lives of eternal happiness. A single dreamer might have been dismissed, but when dozens, if not hundreds, spoke the same, the luminaries became convinced it was divine revelation.
Then the expedition.
Its purpose was to find the City of Gold. Yes, help was marshaled from all the territories under our control. Lands were scoured on a massive scale.
Ah, little wonder the legend is so similar across Tural. Those involved with the search would have passed the stories down to their children.
Another claimant, I see. I will test your worth, as I have tested those who came before you.
Man, he's got a lot of stamina if he can just keep fighting. Oh, he's got he's got roids.
Here and now, I think he means.
Well fought, second promise. For you and your sister's success in performing the feat of proof. You both shall be rewarded.
Three to go.
Isn't there supposed to be 2 feats though?
How glorious it would have been to race thee and thine to the summit. Though mayhap not whilst being hounded by Bakul Jaja and his minions.
Again, that swine shows his disdain for the right.
Strangely, despite his eagerness to antagonize us, he withdrew as soon as we fought back in earnest. I cannot fathom what he was trying to achieve. On a similar note, I'm also curious as to why you chose the peak of worqor Zormor for the conclusion of this feat. The earlier stages saw us learn the history of the Yoqui. Does this location also hold some special meaning for your people?
Yes, it is a place of great significance.
There's a lot of gravestones.
All these monuments. Is this a burial ground?
Every high luminary before me is enshrined in this earth. Alongside them are the heroes who bravely stood their ground when Valigarmanda brought ruin to Urkopacha 8 decades past.
That explains why there are so many.
Zorolja, I should have known you'd arrive here first.
Third promise. How relieved I am to find you in good health.
Stab him right now.
Zorolja, you bastard! I should end you here and now!
Remember where you are. You will mind your conduct, or you will leave.
Right. Sorry.
I see no reason to delay further. Show me my father's sepulchre.
Papa has a grave?
What's sepulcher? I've been saying it wrong. Actually, that is the right way to say it.
Upon this monument are inscribed the names of those who sealed away the monstrous Valigarmanda, your fathers included.
Gulul Jaja, Master of Resolve and Reason, Champion of Peace.
Look at this one. Kettenram, Navigator of Uncharted Oceans.
Kettenram? The Laminsan explorer? Does this mean he joined Galul Jaja on his travels?
Kafkiwa, seeker of the unknown. How strange to see your name here.
It was unheard of to build living sepulchres for those who were not Yokwi. But their great deed demanded recognition.
Master of resolve and reason? Champion of peace? Papa really did some amazing things.
He carved his path with martial skill.
Yet it was clever thinking which allowed him to trap Valigarmanda within its own ice magics.
Martial skill and clever thinking. I can't compete with Zorolja's mastery of the Head of Resolve's techniques. And when it comes to knowledge, Kona's the one who most takes after the Head of Reason. Is there anything that I've gotten from Papa? Something I do better than the others?
Tacos.
Of course. Papa's love for peace, for his people. That is what he's given me. And I'm fighting to preserve the peaceful Tural he built. What in the hells was that?
Smells like a trial coming up.
You must return to Worlar's Echo immediately. Valigarmanda has broken free.
I presume that was about the unholy sound?
Valigarmanda is free.
We need to get back there, now!
How fortuitous. We have been gifted an opportunity to outpace our rivals.
Let's see, where are we going? It's directly east. Let's get this last one. East. Southeast. I bet I have to go there anyway, so I'm just gonna teleport first, because I bet I'm gonna come down here for whatever's happening next. Let's see, where are you guys? Alf, no. There is much I would explain. By the time I arrived to investigate a sudden surge in ether, there was already fallen giants. Oh, fallen giants. Guys struggling over there, and oh yeah, they're all struggling. Right now, everyone is preoccupied with treating the wounded. Ray, catch your breath and lend a hand where you can. I'll take that money. There are many injured here who need aid. Should you find anyone passed out from their wounds, I ask that you ask them to alert me. Otherwise, I shall be tending to whomever requires the most urgent healing. Okay, you go heal somebody. Let's see, let's go speak with people. Hey, you need help. The third promises protector. Everything was bathed in the bright red. Okay. Why else helping that dude? Everything burns. The touch of cloth is agony. Yet I will live. Leave me. There are others in more dire need of help. I don't remember if... Actually, no. No, that's fine. Ah. My wounds are nothing serious, but this dryness in my throat is as if all the moisture has left my body. Let's see. Alphino's gone. I've done all I can for now. The injured you found were awake and alert then. Yes, sir, were. That is, well. We've left the injured as comfortable as we could. Many were suffering from burns to a greater or lesser degree. Did a fire sweep through the village? The details are unclear. Once I'd healed the giant attacked by the mountain bird, the group's leader, worlar, I believe they called him, bade me depart. It was then I felt an intense wave of ether and returned to find Worlar's echo in this state. I rushed over at first giant I saw. Though delirious with pain, he repeated the same warning. Maligarmanda had broken free. Thus did I contact you with all haste. Oh, we're gonna need more information than that before we can deal with the situation. Yeah, we should speak with the temple guard, see what's become of the Skyruin's prison. The High Luminary grants you entry and awaits you within.
What happened?
Oh, it's gone. It's all gone.
So it's true. The ice has failed.
Zormor, tell them what you told me.
A short while ago, a claimant paid us a visit.
Oh my god, don't tell me Bakul Jaja did this. Jesus.
Who enters this hallowed hall? Ah, a claimant.
Oh, and here we have the mighty Valigarmanda.
A terrifying Vitral. With every awakening, it has seared its ruinous name into the memories of a new generation.
What a good little terror. You've stayed napping right up until the day I needed you.
Explain yourself.
It is as they say. Kulul Jaja caused its magic to run rampant, trapping it in a frozen prison of its own creation. Clever. Clever. To unmake it, it would be quite tricky. 2 spells must be cast at the exact same moment. A conflagration intense enough to melt the ice, and awakening flame to rekindle the slumbering Vitral's soul. The only ones capable of such harmonious execution would be the heads of reason and resolve. And the blessed siblings, Bakul Jaja.
You mustn't!
But I already have. Rise and rage, little terror. I might have overdone the fire a bit.
Utter madness. Why have you done this?
For the throne, of course.
You unleash calamity for your own gain? Have you any idea how many may die?
Wreak havoc, Valigarmanda. Live up to your legend.
Oh, he's still talking. I had the echo going while he was still talking.
To Tuli Yolol has been dispatched. The Landsguard will send a contingent, I am sure. But there is no telling when they will arrive.
That idiot! This monstrous act is a step too far, even for him!
So, what's the plan?
If we leave the Vidral to others, it will be a massacre. Some might call it the wiser choice, if I don't want to fall behind the competition. But I could never live with myself. And my supporters deserve a better ruler. So that's that. I will stay and fight Valigarmanda. This is an enemy so powerful that even my father failed to slay it. Alone, I don't stand a chance. I understand you've no obligation to aid me outside the right of succession. But for the sake of Urkopacha and its people, I beg you, join me in this battle.
Yeah, you okay? For tacos. What other choice do I have?
You mean you'll help? Thank you. I won't forget this.
Far be it from us to abandon a dear comrade in her time of need.
Dear comrades now, eh? I have to say, it does have a comforting ring to it. Knowing someone has your back makes it easier to do what you have to do.
And what will we do?
One committed to winning the contest above all else would race on ahead.
If you're resolved to slay Valigarmanda, we'll need to find out where the beast went.
That's what we have you for, old friend.
I mean, he probably went south to the area that I didn't explore yet.
Inform the Bello of the danger. They may need to flee to lower ground.
Right. Oh, Aaronville. Any ideas on how we can track Valigarmanda? The tried and true method of comparing sightings with other signs of passage is the most reliable, but also the most time-consuming. There is a second option. Not as reliable as the first, but if we're lucky, it will let us ascertain the skyruin's whereabouts far more quickly. Through a Toral Vidral of extraordinary nature, Valigarmanda is still a creature of this world. Like you and me, it is thus sustained by corporeal energy and possesses a unique ethereal balance, which means this device should come in handy. What device? That's a hand. That's a minion. This is no toy, it's an ether seeker. As the name suggests, cleaners use it to detect the ether of living beings. And you've had that in your pack this whole time? I can calibrate to follow a specific ethereal aspect. The problem with the Valigarmanda, however, is that it can shift freely between the elements of fire, ice, or lightning. Well, we know that in order to awaken Valigarmanda from its icy imprisonment, Bakul Jaja cast spells with quickened its fire-aspected ether. And the residents here were uniformly affected by burns. Therefore, the logical conclusion is that upon breaking free, Valigarmanda unleashed a great fiery blast. Then the choice is plain. Fire. The Seeker, however, is not without its faults, as we were not able to input our quarry's unique etheric signature in advance. The device will respond to any living source of fire-aspected ether. So we have the reliable, yet slow method of information gathering versus the potential swift but easily misled Gleaner tool. I say why not pursue both methods at the same time. Good idea. We'll have the first to fall back on if the second fails. You travel with me then, Cylindra, in case the Seeker sends me to some other fiery fiend. You got it. I'll punch him. The rest of us can stay behind and talk to the eyewitnesses. The more Skyruin sightings we can compare, the more accurate our information will be. If no one has any objections, then I shall remain here in the village. Very few are seriously injured, but I am wary of the wounds inflicted by a creature like Valigarmanda. I should like to be close at hand should their condition suddenly worsen. Sounds like y'all have work to do. Let's go find some fire fiends. should be on our way as well. Yeah, let's go. We'll head to the outskirts of the village first, then set the Seeker to detect fire aspected ether. Right, the Seeker is ready to go. Worlar's echo is still suffused with the skyruin's residual ether, so I've excluded it from the search area to prevent it swamping the sensors. Let's begin tracking, shall we? Do it. Gonna go to that thing over here, isn't it? Not quite the legendary creature we were after. I mean, as long as we don't hit it, we'll be fine. We don't have to. Will they deal with it? It's just a sprite. They're passive. Want me to whack a passive creature or thing? Necessary measure, I'm afraid. Let's go. Let's go. We are not going south. I was expecting to go... Well, no, wait. Well, maybe we'll be going all the way over here and then south? No, but we're going up. Is it this thing next? Let me guess, you want me to dispatch it? Yeah, let me fight it. Yeah. Why, thanks. Resume tracking. Oh, those are the fire pits from before. Another remnant of Valak Armanda's last rampage. The crater's flames register to the Seeker as corporeal ether. In the words of the Tulu saga, when Valak Armanda rages out of control, its fire burns forever, its ice does not thaw, and its lightning crackles without cease. Thus was the Dawn Servant able to turn the Skyruin's perpetual magic against itself, tapping it within an unmelting prison of ice. There is no mundane fire, but some kind of everlasting sorcery. Once again, it is a strange feeling to see fanciful poetry proven true. The important thing is that the fire was classified as living ether. We can feed a sample into the Seeker and greatly improve its accuracy. Why'd you say that in the first place? Just do it. Alright, now Seeker won't ignore it, but Valak Armanda's. Yeah. Do it. Do it. Resume tracking. Oh, it's going without me. So yeah, I think we're gonna go south pretty soonish. There they be. Good, the Seeker was drawn directly to the Skyruin's fire. I'll try increasing its threshold. Okay. Keep it up. Wait, way over there. Why? We're not going down south? Am I wrong? Oh, is he out in the pretty place? I think we noticed that Valak Armanda was inside this passage. Let's head through the other side. Okay, do it. It's everywhere.
The trail ends here, it seems. Could Valak Armanda have shifted its elemental aspect? It does have 3 to choose from, after all. In any case, I'm almost certain the Vitral was headed in the direction of worqor Lardor. We should let the others know we have a likely location.
We found him.
Alphino is assisting the Yokhoi with their evacuation. He thought they could use a healing hand with the injured.
So where is Valak Armanda?
Worqor Lardor. Its stratified layers contain a wealth of crystals, said to be the source of its many-colored glow. After 80 years of imprisonment, The Vitral will be in dire need of sustenance. It would have been drawn to the mountain's energies.
So Valley Garmanda seeks to replenish its ether.
Then we'd better not give it the chance.
Stop!
That mountain is sacred ground. I forbid you to set foot on it.
Sorry, It is not our intention to trespass. But you must understand, that's where Valley Garmanda has gone. If we don't slay it now, it will slaughter countless innocents. Just like in the old days, I beg you, permit us to enter.
Out of the question. Your band is incapable of defeating Valley Garmanda. Either you seek to defile worqor Lara door, or you are fools.
If you doubt their chances, how would you feel were we to join them? The monument to Valley Garmanda's defeat bears the names of 7 heroes. With our forces combined, we also number 7.
Seven weaklings are no less doomed than 4.
Zoralcha, you've come to help as well.
Against my sound advice. While the rest of you were tussling with this skyruin, we might have secured an insurmountable lead.
A minor delay. It will not change the contest's outcome. I would take the measure of this Tural Vitral my father was unable to kill.
With both my brothers here, this battle is all but won.
Your celebration is premature. I never said I would let you pass.
Brother, no! We do not bear arms against our own people!
What an odd thing to say. As I recall, the inhabitants of Chirwagur Sultan do not consider themselves members of the Tuliyolal nation. I'd hardly call them our own people.
What does that matter? Members or not, everyone in Tural is part of our dream for peace. If you would hurt them, then you'll have to go through me.
She saved me from the mountain bird. Now, then, the same eyes. Eyes of stone. Words of stone.
We are still in her debt. This is true. Consider the debt repaid. But do not misunderstand. We do not submit to Tuliolan rule.
Aye, you've made your point. We can talk more once the contest is over.
I ask your name.
Wuklamat, protector of peace, and soon-to-be Dawn servant.